my big hand here. Oops. Hang on, you guys. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. We're going to have to set one of my lives up again. Welcome. Tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section. I think we're live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. However, I have to restart my phone for TikTok. And I'm growing on TikTok, so I don't want to leave TikTok out. Tell me where you are tuning in from in the comments section below while I set this up. I am Andrea Cox, intuitive healer, holistic wellness coach. Welcome. Hello, Evangelique. Hello, Kenny. Tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section. Okay, we're going to go live on TikTok real quick. I am a professional. This only takes me 1 minute to do because I've done it so many times. I am going to make something really cool for all of you. Okay, let's go live on here. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I think we've got this. Okay, I think we're live everywhere. How are all of you guys doing? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I have been live with all of you, but actually I was just live last week announcing the lessons of the Mystical Muse Oracle deck, which I have right here. We're going to draw a card before I make a really awesome recipe for all of you. We're going to make a ceremonial cacao, but not the expensive kind that you find in the store. So it's going to be a lot more cost effective, and who doesn't want that nowadays, right? So the lessons of the Mystical Muse, if you guys have not picked up your copy, we actually sold out, and we have got another 500 on order right now. So this is the box. I designed the box myself. Let me turn the heat off because I'm like really hot. Hang on. Goodness, I turn the heat on every morning and then I'm like, I've got like cleavage sweat. So that's always a sign to turn it off. Okay. So the lessons of the Mystical Muse Oracle deck, a 72 card Oracle deck. I misspoke. I said 68 cards, but we had to add in the Illuminati card, the Cleanse Your Colon card, the Self-Saboteur card, and what other card? And the Forgiveness card. So now it's 72. This is a gorgeous deck. Got the juicing card right here. And so I'm going to make a ceremonial cacao drink for all of you right here. But right after that, I'm literally going to hop on over to the Detox Intuitive on YouTube, and I'm going to do a all signs oracle reading. So you want to go over and you want to subscribe to the Detox Intuitive right now. Thank you guys on Facebook, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox on Facebook. You want to, all of you on TikTok, all of you on Instagram, and I know we have new followers on both. You want to go hit the subscribe button on YouTube right now. I've got 2 channels over there. For health and wellness, it's Andrea Cox TV. And for spirituality, it is the Detox Intuitive. Hop on over there to both channels and hit the subscribe button. Okay, let's pull an oracle card from my new deck. And if you are a practitioner, if you are an oracle reader on YouTube, give a girl a call. I'll make sure you get the deck in your hand. So, ooh, I feel this one. So you can do a reading. Okay, remain focused. And this is on your abundance. So we're being asked to remain focused right now. Oh, and I love this. Fasting will benefit you now. And we have the fasting prayer on here. It's actually in Matthew in the Bible. So fasting will benefit you now. That is what you are being led to do. Also, we do have the Rainbow Bridge card. So some of you may have lost a pet recently. Your pet is with you. Ask for the signs. This is my little dog, Roger, that passed away 2 years ago. This is a cat named Cypress I had, also 𝗵𝗵𝗏. Growing up, they looked alike, so I have that in there. And this is my assistant, Mushy, her guinea pig or hamster, I forget what it was, that passed away. So that's how we created that card. So some of you may have lost a pet, and some of you are being led to drop the fork and fast at this time. When we give the body a break from digestion, nothing takes more energy than digesting food. And right now, I am digesting 15 of those little citrus cuties. You guys know what those are? Okay, let's get into this recipe. If you want the Oracle deck, which who wouldn't want the Oracle deck, the Lessons of the Mystical Muse, I highly recommend you get it with Eat Right for your zodiac. Both of these can be found in my bio. The links are in my bio. I suggest you go directly to my Shopify store, or you can go to 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗀𝗏.com and get them both there. Also, Eat Right for Your Zodiac is sold out again in Barnes & Noble, but it is available on 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗀𝗏.com and on Amazon. So I was thinking, we've got a full moon coming up, and I was thinking, you know, it's a full moon. I love full moons because it allows us to release. Full moons allow us to release, let go of what no longer is serving us, who is no longer serving us. And a lot of people, they do ceremonial cacao on birthdays, weddings, things like that. I don't really do that. I'm more of a carob person than I am a cacao person, because I tend to get overly stimulated on things like coffee, although I love coffee, and cacao, and any kind of caffeine. I learned years ago that when I went vegan, that doing these types of stimulating things weren't good for my nervous system, and I would lose sleep for days and then become bitchy. I would become itchy and bitchy, and no one likes an itchy bitchy person. So I decided that I would really limit my chocolate and my coffee. So I do coffee, organic coffee. I'm going to be sharing a company I'm representing later on this week, but I only do it 3 days a week. And the rest of the week, I drink a really high-level tea. I do love chocolate, though. And if given the choice, I'll always go for the chocolate. So let's make this, shall we? So I looked online, I did my research, and I checked. You're going to need a glass bowl. This is just a Pyrex dish, a wooden spoon, and the following ingredients. I looked online, and ceremonial cacao, like bags of it this size, are about $45 to some of them were like $80. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot to charge for some chocolate. So I'm going to make it myselfy, and I'm going to make it for all of you. And you can actually keep this in a container, in a glass canning jar yourself, and keep it in your cabinet for much, much less. So who doesn't love that? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you on TikTok, my growing family. Let's get those likes up. I think we had 5,000 the other night. So, but I was talking about love, and you guys love when I talk about love because I'm a Pisces and we're so emotional. So I just got some organic fair trade cacao powder from my favorite place, Trader Joe's. We love Trader Joe's. By the way, this video is being sponsored by Trader. I'm just kidding. So I just got some, cacao. I've got about half a bag left. This was about a pound of cacao, and I'm just going to put it into a bowl like so. Let's just use the whole entire thing. Now, the thing I noticed with a lot of the ceremonial cacaos, they had a lot of herbs, but no medicinal mushrooms. So we're going to actually add a little bit of medicinal mushroom powder as well. We're going to add some 𝗏𝗏 powder. And what I love about 𝗏𝗏 is like a yoga class. It really calms the nervous system. And we're all about stepping into a new timeline now where, hey, guys, let me know. Can you hear me? Okay, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. So, we're stepping into this new timeline where we're getting rid of anything that stresses us out, and we're inviting people, places, things, situations in that put us into a place of purity, cleansing, calmness, structure, connectedness, and less isolation, less drama, less trauma. We've all processed that, or at least I hope we all did, in the last cycle. We want to surround ourselves with people that we know we can trust, that are honest, that want the same things that we do, that are in alignment for our highest good, and that we can grow and expand with, because we're moving into an abundant time. I know everybody's talking about inflation. I'm like, inflation? Nah, we're moving into abundance. So take some 𝗏𝗏 powder. Now you guys get on me about measuring. So for all of you, I'll measure. We're gonna do, oh my God, my 𝗏𝗏 powder is hard. So we're gonna pretend that we did a tablespoon of this, because this is rock hard and we don't want that. We don't want rock hard 𝗏𝗏. I'll have to add some water and add that later on. We're going to add about a teaspoon of ginger. So if we're going with ½ a pound of cacao, we want to add a teaspoon of ginger. Ginger is excellent this time of year. It's an Ayurvedic herb that is warming, and it also is excellent for the digestive system. So a lot of times I'll put like cayenne pepper or ginger in my socks to warm my body. So we're actually going to do about a teaspoon we're going to do a tablespoon. So 3 teaspoons make up 1 tablespoon. So there we go. Okay, so 1 tablespoon, but we're measuring with a teaspoon of ginger. Next, we're going to add clove powder. You want to be really light with the clove powder. I would say about ½ a teaspoon, because clove powder is very strong. So we've got ½ a teaspoon of cloves. Excellent for the teeth. Again, cayenne, also warming for the body. Excellent to get that digestive fire going in the body. Also warming if you're someone who's running errands during the day, and like here it's pouring the rain. I'm collecting all my rainwater, and like my neighbors probably think I'm nuts. I have like pots all over the house on the outside collecting rainwater for the full moon to wash my crystals in. But we're gonna add, I would say, almost a teaspoon, a little less. I'm not much of a cayenne girl. Almost a teaspoon of cayenne. Then we're gonna take Ceylon cinnamon. Everybody's like, why Ceylon? Why does it have to be Ceylon? Because it's better. And so we're using it. And we're gonna add a full teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. And then we're not going to take a metal spoon. We're going to take a wooden spoon because, well, everybody says you're supposed to do that. And so I'm going to be a sheep in that situation and follow the crowd, which we know I never do. So since the organic 𝗏𝗏 was dry, we're going to take 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗀. We're going to take their Titan mushrooms instead. Let's go with 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗀 Titan mushrooms. They just sent me a big, beautiful box of their coffee products. As soon as I try to get off coffee, a company sends me like 25 coffees, and I love it. I'm addicted. Okay, so let's take a teaspoon, right? Let's take a teaspoon. Perfect. And what I like to do after I take my wooden spoon and I just mix this up, real pretty, I like to take something fancy like either like a vase that some kind, nice boy gave me flowers in, or I like to take a canning jar or something like that, and I just store it in there and keep it in the back of the fridge. And then whenever I want either a Mexican hot chocolate, or if it's a full moon and I want to do a little cacao ceremony where I say a prayer and really sip the cacao as I do a meditation in front of my candles. I've made one of the fireplaces here into like a really cool meditation altar. That's what I like to do. I like to just sit and sip this and invite my intentions in, invite my manifestations in, and really enjoy this in a big way. And I highly recommend all you do the same. So I'm going to grab something real quick. So I kind of like this. I mean, I ran it through the dishwasher and it still looks super cloudy, but I'm going to use this. This is just a vase. And I'm just going to kind of keep it in here. I love using vases. I definitely have a collection of them. And I just love using vases to store food. I keep banana chips in them. I'm such a dork. Like, I'm such a recycler. I won't throw away anything that's glass. It's just, I feel like it's a disservice to throw away anything that's glass. So you get the gif, right? And just put it in the back of the fridge and you've got your ceremonial cacao. I'm almost scared without a funnel to try to like do this. There we go. You know, I'm from Ohio and we use canning jars for legit everything. Like canning jars, your hair products are in it, your soaps in it, your juice is in it, your tomato sauce is in it. But I think I've graduated to vases. What do you think? 10 years in California, I switched to vases. California will corrupt even the purest Ohio girl. Okay, so here we go. So I got a cool call yesterday from a magazine out of New York, a woman's magazine, and it's had really cool people in it like Christy Brinkley and Olivia Newton-John. I loved her. Who loved her? And they're going to feature me inside the magazine. So I'm really excited. I haven't been out in a magazine in about, I don't know, 5 or 6 months since that Arizona magazine. So it looks like that was a surprise. And someone messaged me. They said, how did that come about? I don't know. I don't know. Someone recommended me that I did work for years ago. So that's cool. Okay, so life is good, you know, let's enjoy life. All right, so ceremonial cacao, keep it in a vase, in your fridge, take out a tablespoon or two, warm some hot water on the stove, and have it on a full moon. Set your intentions to release and let go of poor habits and things that no longer serve your highest good. That is what we are all about at AndreaCox.com. We are about raising our vibrational frequency, leveling up, making sure we feel good, making sure we look the best that we can, no matter how old or young we are, because age is just a number, making sure we take care of ourselves, making sure we get to the gym, making sure we do yoga, making sure we take a walk in the morning. Whatever feels good to you. We're about raising our vibrational frequency. I love a good Mexican hot chocolate or ceremonial cacao when the seasons change, or the new moon, the full moon, or just when I am setting the intention. If you have kids, this is awesome. I know from experience, kids love this. They love making this. They love, no matter how old they are, teenage or young, they love drinking it. It's so special to get your kids to start manifesting their hopes, their dreams, their desires early on. I firmly believe in this. So try it for yourself. So here's the ingredients again. Raw cacao, just some raw cacao. We've got some cloves, half a teaspoon. We've got some ginger, excellent warming for the digestion. Ayurvedic, very good for the digestion. About a tablespoon of ginger. We've got about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Some of you may have a cayenne allergy. I'm feeling that intuitively, so you might want to leave that out. That's okay. And about a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Put it in something pretty like this and store it in your fridge. I'm Andrea Cox. Check me out on YouTube, Andrea Cox TV for health and wellness, and The Detox Intuitive for intuitive readings. And I was looking for the deck. And get the deck. Get the deck. It's awesome. The Lessons of the Mystical Muse. Be well. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Live tomorrow. Tuesdays and Wednesdays for Wednesday's Wisdom. Bye. Wait, you guys are asking me questions. Hang on. Trying to look at your questions real quick. Hey, Myralee, I love seeing my old clients and friends on here. Myralee she healed herself of breast cancer. Myralee Colon on Facebook. How are you, girl? I love the Trader Joe's cacao. I do too. Good evening from Louisiana. Good evening. Good evening from Melbourne, Australia, my favorite place. Hello, Megan. Good evening, Marco, my friend from Mexico. Thank you for the blankets. The dogs love them. Good evening, Kenny. And thank you for whoever sent me stars. It looks like you guys sent me some stars on Facebook. Thank you so much. The more stars, the better. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night and enjoy the full moon coming up on the 25th. I shared a cookie recipe on my Instagram page for that. Raw Chef Andrea on Instagram. Be well. Bye. You guys were so good. You guys didn't even bark. Mommy's so proud of you. Mommy's